Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Merry Christmas and welcome back to Santa's Elves franchise in Madden 2004.
Yes. And this week we are going to be playing against the Tampa Bay Pirates, who look like they're a strong defense team.
Yep. They've got a weaker than cupcake offense.
Yeah. But they do have a run versus pass ratio of 6-5. So
They're going to be challenging for you.
it'll be interesting to see if they actually do run the ball. But anyway, hopefully on the offensive side, you'll get a little bit of a break this week.
Maybe.
Instead of having to deal with all these, high mucky muck, strong defensive teams that you've had to play against so far.
Have they all been strong D teams?
Well, the first team was a all Madden team, and to tell you the truth, the big men were not really a strong D team, but they certainly played like it.
Well, I suppose we'll have to see how this all goes.
Yeah, at least until the latter half of the third quarter. Then all of a sudden you got rolling, right? Anyway, it looks like the Pirates are 2-0.
Another great NFL
Apparently.
matchup. Here we are with both of these teams ready to go, and it's
we're
time
here
for
in
some
Tampa
preseason
Bay.
NFL football as the visiting team match up against the home team. Welcome to another
there are
presentation
players
of
on the
NFL
field
football.
suddenly.
Hi everyone, I'm Al Michaels, and with me as always, John Madden.
Now here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing
So you've got Santa Claus and Santa Claus.
Yep.
The visiting team have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no
Yep.
question.
This guy was by far and away my favorite receiver last season.
Taylor is?
Yep. He's the number one guy in the depth chart, and he's also a pretty good player.
And ready to get this
Well, I can't say I really know who I'm going to end up throwing the ball to. I'm just going to head out there and try to play as best I can.
Well, I sort of designed my offense around that player last year.
Yep.
Which is why he got quite a bit of work. He got a lot of throws his way, and so anyway, I guess we will start off with something like this. Yeah, sure. And I guess you get to kick it away to start the game, so.
That I do, but I'll still set my audibles here.
Yep.
See, I always get screwed up because they start you on a different slot, eh?
Yeah, the order of things in the play calling window is a bit different than what we're used to as well. As we found out with your struggles with special teams in the first couple of games. Trying to get the right play out on the field.
Yep. Yeah, that is right. I switched Sensi over to starter there, but I forgot to switch Heward to fullback 2.
Ah.
So now he is one.
At least for now.
Yep, well, he's going to be playing that position because he can't catch.
I see.
We already are used to a guy who kind of sits on that position of the field when he can't catch.
Number
Yes.
7 will be kicking
Adam
off.
Parkman.
Yep.
So basically you're looking at somebody who can block and carry the ball occasionally, but you're not really looking to pass to him.
Pretty much.
He decides not to
Booted a
return this
touchback right off the
This
start.
drive is the 20 after down
Hey man,
kick
rare
in the end
kickoff, or
zone.
good kickoffs are rare.
Yeah.
They'll go from the I formation. Walton sets up. Toss play to the left. Good play in the backfield by Hennings. They may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Well, that play wasn't going
Corners are
anywhere.
giving a bit of a cushion. Williams moves in motion. Dropping back. Hands it off to the back. Gain of 2. The home team have a very well-rounded defense, John. An ideal mixture of size and speed, and if they execute their game plan out there, look out.
You're right. They do have a lot of great athletes on this team. But what impresses me is their discipline. This one could turn out to be a long day for the offensive coordinator.
Pressure coming. Throws it.
Oh, he dropped it.
He was there, got his hands
Well, they
on
are
it,
a
but
strong
just
D team.
couldn't
They don't
make
have
the
good
catch.
receivers. They don't
the
have good
receiver drops
anything.
it. He was either thinking
Yep.
about the hit that was coming or the run after the pass.
Even their quarterback
He
is
had to think
mediocre.
about the catch first.
Their punter is number 1. That's how you know. They're a strong D team.
They're a strong punter team.
Yep.
Wow, they are too. Look at
Fair
that.
catch called for. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 42. Changing the play now. Pressure, throwing. And this pass is completed. The quarterback lets it go, and it found its mark.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. He always seems to do a good job of reading the defense.
Actually, I think that tight end that you hired out of free agency is probably the best player at that position on the team now.
You figure so?
I think so, yeah, because I don't think that we were real strong at that position before, right?
The adjustment.
Oh, yeah. See that? That's Taylor right there.
Touchdown, visiting team.
Well, they also badly misplayed that, too.
And that's
Yep.
one of those passes we see a lot. When the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up, and the ball's right there.
So they're trying to tack on the extra point.
Starting to look like Lifer's season 1 out there.
Well, that's kind of how I'm approaching it right now.
And they score the touchdown.
Because we had that one sour experience with the
I think the whole team's
Stingers.
happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to give them the
Where they
ball
just
back so
completely
they
shut
go
me down.
scoring in.
Well, it's good to be able to do a variety of things if you have to.
They'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. Tampa Bay is down by one.
We can always go back to the run game if we have to. But I think even with the pumped up defensive sliders, the pass is almost unstoppable in this game.
Throwing, incomplete. Well, the quarterback did his part.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with the ball. Just
Well, I
bounced
guess
off
if
his
their
hands.
receivers are not very good, though, then, I suppose they will drop a few.
Walton sets up. Closing in with the pass.
Wow.
Incomplete pass.
He juggled that one.
Yeah, for about 3 seconds. I wasn't.
God, he's hurt.
Oh.
No, and the quarterback's
Melissa
hurt.
As soon as the extent of the injury is known.
I was kind of not sure if somebody was going to come down with that pass or not. Well, let's see here.
Let's go. Come Rojas starts out of the shotgun.
Hey, that's not what I called.
It's not?
Drops back to throw.
Oh.
Interception.
But it ain't gonna matter. Because the grumpiest elf just picked the pass off and took it back for a score.
Makes a leaping interception.
They are not having a good track record at quarterback today.
He took it.
Nope. This is a totally different experience than our first two games already. Wow.
The lineup for the extra point.
Oh, I guess I'm kicking the extra point for you here, too.
The point after is
Sorry about that.
14
I'll do the
unanswered
kickoff
points.
anyways.
These guys are really
Yeah.
starting to get the momentum going in their favor.
So that's 3 interceptions for Hales in the preseason. I think he leads the team now.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good, isn't he?
Did well last season, too.
Not to return.
Oh, another touchback.
They'll return the kickoff.
We're solid on the kicking today.
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah, you were working on some different defensive lines lately, haven't you been?
yes, I was trying some different things.
The home team using motion. Wilkinson couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle
And you're
on
not
the
going to see me
defensive
play
side of the
one
ball.
deep very
They're
often,
clogging
but
up the line, limiting
with this
the number
team,
of holes
if
the
they're going to
comeback
line up
the pass
with
has
only
to
one
choose.
wide
Only
receiver,
one man back.
I'm just going to play one deep and I'm going to shift that safety over to
Loosening
his
up the
side,
coverage
right?
on the outside. Wilkinson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Yeah, this is one of the new things that I'm working on, right? Basically, I redid the flex. So I've got 2 defensive linemen here.
Yep.
And this guy is a defensive lineman. And then I've got linebacker, and then over here is Hale, right? Because he moves over to line up with whoever the slot receiver is. And this seems to be pretty solid against the run in most cases too, right?
Yep.
Because it's kind of spread out, but you have a lot of upright players in the second level there. And for some reason, it seems to confuse the offensive
Let's get
line,
back to the
right?
action on the field. The corners are backing off. With the pass. comes up
Wow.
with it. He
I'm
makes the
surprised he managed to catch that.
First down.
I'm surprised he managed to keep it in bounds.
And that's
Yeah.
to know where the marker is and to get past it. You just can't come up short like that.
I think you were lucky to even get a catch on that play.
So the lineup combined to go
As that was another one of those hot potato swing passes, right?
from the 45-yard line.
Taking a risk there.
Didn't have much to
I didn't
work
see
with.
him. Like they don't turn the camera angle around like they do in Madden 05, right? So you can't actually see how close the coverage guys are right away.
You kind of got to judge it by who you see running down there.
Well, that's what I
Ahead of
did.
time.
That's what I did, and I noticed that the coverage guy on that side got blocked early on, which is why I thought I had time, right?
They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming. Surveying the field. Scrambling. Brings it down, looking to run. He breaks this one for a gain.
Yeah, you can
I'll
run
just
any
step on
defensive
it.
scheme you
Yeah.
I'll
want.
turn to the
But I'll
inside
tell you
and
this,
step
it's
on
hard
it to get away from that
compensate for the
guy.
quarterback that can scramble and make plays on the run.
Yeah, that's something new for you. You're not really much of a scrambling quarterback, but you've had to do it a little bit here.
Pressure. Looking downfield with the pass.
Oh.
Well, we do have cupcake receivers
Receiver
too.
just dropped it. I was
Yeah.
watching him in practice the other day, and he didn't miss a ball. Looks like he just took his eye off.
Yeah, he
that.
shouldn't have dropped that either. He's the number one guy.
Calling an audible.
Oh, well, I guess he caught a touchdown and then he dropped one for you.
Under Under pressure, slings it to the outside. That little pass underneath will give them a
There we
fresh
go.
set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
Looks like he's changing the play. Number 37.
I was feeling like I was Peyton Manning out there.
Yeah. Look, one of our viewers had a funny comment on the last Madden 12 episode, right? Because I was
did
talking
they?
of, remember when I jumped offside on that one play?
Yep.
Because I said that Peyton Manning drew me offside with his voice.
Yep.
And the commenter says, yeah, Peyton Manning uses the voice to, like Paul Atreides to draw defenders offside.
Launches it deep to the left.
Oh, is it a catch?
Out of bounds at the 3-yard
I
Okay.
have no idea.
Well, it looks like they're going to give it to you.
He's able to keep his feet in bounds.
So I
make the
replied,
catch on a
well,
perfectly placed pass.
Peyton Manning was kind of known for his ability to use a hard count to draw players offside, but then again, maybe it was compulsion, Bene Gesserit style. Only Peyton Manning knows for sure.
Only him. Oh shit!
Oh, did you just
got
let
me
the-
distracted with your story. I was so busy listening to your
Yeah.
story.
Well, see, I'm trying to get you tuned up for the regular season so that you can maintain your focus. That's
I don't think it's helping.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Pressure coming. He surveys the field. Throwing.
Oh.
So he ends up overthrowing his target.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yep. Yeah, but it's still in the game.
But you don't want to lead him that much.
Think of it this way. If it was in this game, the offense-centric, offense-oriented game, then it's in every game.
Yeah.
Drops back. Pressure with the throw.
You know, Heward is worse at catching than Adam Parkman.
Yeah.
Got rid of it in a
That's why you didn't throw it to him even though he was wide open, right?
And that's why they didn't cover him.
Yeah. Because you just didn't want to throw the ball right at him and just have him drop it. Because that's probably what would have happened.
Probably.
And you got another try anyway, so, there's no need to try and force it into him. And that little short pass that you threw to the right got you a little bit closer anyway.
And we got it to the tight end.
Yeah, even though he was double covered.
He sure did.
See, I actually used all three of our tight ends quite a bit in the passing game last season. Remember, I had all those weird bunch formations with, 4 receivers bunched near the sideline and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I actually threw to those guys quite a bit, but that doesn't mean that they were good players. I just tried to, draw plays where it would make it possible for them to escape the coverage, right?
Did we just score 21 points in the first quarter?
Just scored in the first half of the first quarter, yeah.
Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustment and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
I think the wheels fell off for the Pirates big time here.
Yeah, no shit. I think they've already lost the game.
Yeah, I think you're probably right about that.
Put it together and get back into this thing.
So anyway, with this alignment, I'll play a man and zone combo when I'm out in the middle of the field or a fair ways away from my own end zone. Right?
Yep.
And then if they do back me up inside the 20, then I'll start, playing. I do have a selection of zone defenses that I can call from that formation as well.
Yep.
And also a very aggressive zone blitz. Well, they pretty much swallowed me up there, but it didn't matter. I couldn't get any pressure, but
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable
I think
ball.
they
he just couldn't come up with it.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
they really didn't have much going for them there anyway.
Yeah, probably not.
The home team using motion, dropping back, closing in.
Oh, there's a hot potato pass for a first down.
Now, this is
Yep.
one heck of a
Right
play.
in front of the safety, hey?
We're in a hole here on on third.
Great at the safety, really.
Yeah, really.
That gets him a first.
If he'd have played that a little more aggressively, he probably could have gotten an interception. But that's what this game is all about. The hot potato pass, right?
Pressure coming. Throwing.
Oh, couldn't quite catch up to that one.
He overthrows his intended receiver.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
Well, let's see here. I think
The quarterback gets
might
set
be a
with
bit
only one
risky
back
to go
behind him.
to zone defense here already.
They're making some changes up front. Pressure with the pass. Incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up third down.
Well, that was pretty well covered.
Yeah, well, that was almost an interception again.
Yeah.
That would have been a
Third down,
touchdown,
they have
too.
A long way to go. Ball on their own.
Yeah, those
31.
do tend to turn into touchdowns.
Only one man in the backfield. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. Miller made a great defensive play.
There. I might have been showing a bit more aggressive defense there, but I was still playing man under two. I was just doing it from the dime flat, right? I like the dime flat, actually. Oh, look at that. Wow, I almost got a block punt.
And he signals for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with it.
I
Well, I
think
wonder
it-
if they're
I
really
think it-
focusing on the coverage or what.
Yeah, I think it is possible to get a block kick or a block punt in this version of the game.
Yep.
It doesn't, it's like awful scarce, but I think I've seen it happen before. Well, in my practice league here for this season, I had one of my own punts blocked, right? And years ago, I think I can remember seeing a field goal
Second
blocked
down and
once too.
5 to go.
Yep.
Ball on their own 40.
That's something that just never happened in Madden 05.
Calling an audible now. Fullback handoff.
You got some nice blocking there.
The 40.
Sadly, I ran out of sideline.
Yep, you ran out of room.
Big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Number 9. Get set. Looks like he's calling an audible. Number 37. Keeps his feet moving.
Gotta push through that pile.
Yeah, you almost looked like Madden 12 out there for a
Ball on the
minute.
31-yard line.
Squeezing through that extremely tight gap, and then
We all know that this was never going to be Madden 12 easy, no matter what.
yeah. Well, these guys defensively are definitely not playing up to their rating today. That's for sure. They seem very flat.
So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield.
It's okay, we know what to do in this situation.
Yeah, they're leaving you a pretty big hole up the middle there.
Again with the carry. Clears the defender. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Maybe
five.
maybe 5.
Maybe
Al.
5.
Yeah, Al, you forgot to tick a couple of fingers there.
And this is the 6th play of this drive.
It's like 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 makes 3, right?
Isn't open.
There's a touchdown.
Rushing touchdown.
Yep, rushing touchdown.
For the score.
We're in Iannacone.
Iannacone.
Yeah. Who was our starter last season.
The kick is up, and the extra point is good.
Yeah, this thing is rapidly turning into a blowout here.
Nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding.
Well, I guess I'll just keep handing the ball off.
Yeah. Well, I see you were trying to eat some time up off the clock there, but
It didn't matter.
it didn't matter. Their defense was just too soft. They just let you run right through them.
Yeah, I don't have a clue what the hell's going on, because they're supposed to be a strong D team.
Yeah.
Defense did a very good job against them the last time they
Well,
had
they
possession,
appear to be
forcing the punt.
not very strong today.
Maybe they have some injuries or something.
I don't know.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
The fullback jumped offside.
Penalty marker down.
False start on the
Looks like
fullback.
he was rocking on the line on that play.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalties. The guy has to do a better job.
Okay, well, I
concentrating.
guess we'll put this
So now
play
it's
back
first
out
and
here
15
again.
After the penalty.
Try again.
Passing on first down.
Oh, look at that. Just threw another interception.
Defender is there to make the
Hot
play.
potato
That was
pass.
a great pick. He was reading the quarterback.
Yep, you just happen to have somebody in the middle of that slant route.
Yeah. Actually, look at that. It was like the guy who was supposed to be a man coverage on number 21 there by the looks of it. And he just selected someone else to cover when he saw 21 stay in the block. Eh?
So weird.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
let's
that
go
wasn't
back.
anything I did by design.
Following the
Sometimes
interception,
it's just in the game.
first
Yep.
and 10. Number 9. Get set.
Well, sometimes those guys will join the pass rush too, and you just never know which way they're going to decide to go, right?
Under pressure with the pass. And he hits his target.
Well, runs through a tackle, almost runs
How
through
about that
another
speed?
one.
Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. You can throw them short.
Well, I think we're going to end up getting another touchdown on this drive.
Yep, I think so.
Looks like he's
Yeah, that was kind of a bizarre interception there, though. That wasn't because of anything that I did, right? That was just a totally random AI thing where that player...
Oh, we're going to get a face mask.
Yeah. Ooh, big one, too. That player, for some reason, just decided to run across the field and cover someone else, right? I don't even know how he decided who he was going to cover. So we had another comment from the week 1 Madden, actually,
Oh, okay.
when I posted it. And remember how, or no, it was in Madden 05, actually. It was the Crusaders, the last one. And remember how you got that face mask on you when you scored a touchdown?
Yeah.
And we were trying to figure out how they were going to apply that. Well, he said what they do is they apply it to the point after attempt. So basically, instead of having the ball spotted at the 2, it's spotted at the 1.
Yep.
And he said when that happens, he always goes for 2 because you're basically 1 yard away, right?
Yep.
Touchdown, visiting team.
So he probably runs a sneak or some kind of a dive play or something to try and get 2 points when he only has to go 1 yard, right?
Yep.
Line up for the extra point.
Wow, you're killing these guys.
It's on its way, and he
I can't help it. They're just so
And
soft.
so they turn
Yep.
that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about
We might
that
have to
last drive
boost
was
their
offensive
sliders
line.
and make them
They did
harder.
a good job controlling the line of
Yeah, but
scrimmage,
the next
keeping
team
their
might be
quarterback healthy
tough
and on
again,
his feet.
right? This
A
is
strong offensive line is the first
this is just
and most
a
important component to an effective offense.
thing that happens every now and then, I guess.
Ready now for the first play of the drive, and the defense will be looking for another pick. Walton sends a man in motion. Toss play to the left. Great play in the backfield. Hale knifed in there and made the tackle.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's over.
Who can come
Yeah.
up and make a tackle like that?
Now we just got 3 more to go.
Yeah, maybe we should just get on the plane and head back to the North Pole and call it good, eh?
Yeah, really. Merry Christmas, Tampa Bay.
The corners playing back.
See, I had to build this formation out of the standard 4-3 as well. Wow, look at that. He actually overran the play and then had to come back. Did you see that? See, I'm only rushing 3 here, right? Like, you can see this fellow getting buried in the line on this side. And I'm just looping around and trying to keep the tackle busy, although I'm not really fast enough to do that. And Santa Claus basically just ran around there just because he was so much faster, right?
Yep.
And we go back to the game.
Okay, well.
Well, Santa Claus loves giving quarterbacks hugs.
Yeah.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. The corners are backing off.
Okay, well, here we go. 3rd down and extremely long, and they're gonna
John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
hot potato another one in there.
Opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
So 3 and out.
See, the thing I liked about punt block man is that the offense would then adjust to a max protect formation, and that would actually give your punt returner time to get further down the field, right? Because sometimes these guys can be dicks and they'll punt the ball early and punt it over your guy's head, right?
I think we got some holding on that play.
Got away with it though, no flags. It's funny too because sometimes, like, we are playing with the same sliders as last season, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and we have played some games where it just seemed like every other play there was a flag, right?
Well, I think we adjusted the penalty sliders back to, like, normal.
Ah, okay.
After, like, the 2nd game last season.
Yeah, because I can remember we took 10 face mask penalties in one game.
Yep.
That one time. I thought that was a bit much.
That's because the face masks stick out to about here, right?
Yeah.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
I think we're in run the ball 3 times in punt territory.
Well, or at least you only need to pass on 3rd down if it's too far to run, right?
Hands it off.
It's never too far to run.
Back finds his way into the open field and picks up the 1st down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz, and when they did that,
See,
there were no
with the
linebackers
3
to
halfbacks,
converge,
I can run
and
this
that's how he got
fullback
by the
rushing
first
attack
down
just
mark.
like that, without having to have any special personnel.
Yep. Yeah, essentially this is almost as good as a 5 wide receiver set too if you decide to
Well, except for the fact that Iana Kone has 47 catching.
Lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys
He's
Sorry,
not
not Iana Kone, that's Heward that has 47 catching.
Yeah, Iana Kone actually can catch.
61, I think.
I know I threw lots of passes to him last season.
Oh no, he has 62 catching and Sensi has 61.
Oh, he missed the block on the outside there.
No, that's okay.
Just ran right by
These
him.
guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their
They can't
size and
all work
strength
out well.
to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes
Well,
they
are they
struggle a
actually
little
going
bit
to
with
stop you?
consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the
Not with
game's
that
on the
coverage
line.
scheme.
Inquiring minds want to know. They got 6 guys in the 2nd level. Wow.
I could possibly overthrow it though.
You go,
Pressure coming, throwing.
but you're not.
And it's caught. Now that's a stiff one.
Look at that. Wow, he's still on his feet.
Number 9 showing you his powerful throwing arm on that pass.
Were we
This
looking
guy's
at
just
maybe
like a
the
gunslinger. He's never in a
wrong
position where he
team or
thinks
something
throws
before
it.
we started this?
I don't think so. Let's take a
Wow.
look at the depth chart here.
Yeah, like what does their defense look like? They've been just playing terrible.
Well, they've got a great left end and a great right end,
Yeah.
and some strong defensive tackles. A decent left outside linebacker, a somewhat shoddy middle linebacker, but he's a rookie. A decent right outside linebacker. Some strong defensive secondary.
Wow. Yeah, okay. They're just not playing up to their ratings, eh?
And actually a pretty good safety.
Yeah.
And a somewhat okay safety who is very young.
Wow. Okay. I guess they're just not playing up to their
Back to the game.
ratings, eh?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing out there. You'd have to ask them.
Oh, well, their off day is your good day, I guess.
On the call.
Although I'm not trying to set any records here.
No.
So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, but you do have 41 points with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Wow, you could reach 100 here at this rate.
Yeah, they're not very good. But I don't know, I think things will slow down when our second stringers get in there.
Aren't they in there already? I thought that this game swapped them in like the second quarter or something.
I totally don't know.
This defense has a solid core of players. They just don't seem to be playing very well in this one. They still have to go, and maybe they can turn things around. But they have to find a way to swing the momentum in their favor.
Well, we've got the exact opposite coverage called for that.
Yep. Well, you kicked it in exactly the opposite direction to where you were aiming.
After they were 3 and out on their last
Okay, well, let's do this again for a
First
bit.
and 10. Ball on their own 22. The corners playing off a bit. Drops back. Pressure.
Everybody came through the line there. Even I did.
Downfield is a good way to get pressure on the quarterback.
Wow. You know what? Their offensive line's not very good, I don't think. Look at that. I just ran right around the guard. And the defensive end ran right around the tackle, and the left outside linebacker ran right past the halfback.
Yep.
Basically, the entire right side of the line just didn't block anybody.
Back to the play on the field. Second down, and they need 15 for the first. Ball on their own 17.
Wow, what is this?
Under pressure with the pass.
Uh-oh.
Scooped up.
Oh, he picked it up.
The forearm. That was a lucky bounce.
Well, at least we won't be getting it back again.
Of what's happening on the field.
Thank God we're not getting it back again already, eh?
Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Closing in. Throws it.
Oh, look at that.
Holding.
Oh, they're going to get a holding penalty and bring it back.
The offense will have to try that one again.
Penalties on third down will kill an offensive drive.
Wow. Yep, these guys are terrible.
Third and long after the penalty. Lose it. Get in there, steps up into the pocket with the pass. This one falls incomplete. Quarterback
Wow,
did a
you know
good
what?
job avoiding the pass rush.
Santa Claus is so fast over there on the left side, he keeps overrunning the play, eh?
Well, but if he can get around those blockers, then that's fine. He can always come back.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. He has to come back every time. He runs right by the quarterback and then has to chase him from behind all the time.
Directing traffic. On the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Wow, the Pirates have -3 yards in 20 plays.
Indeed.
Wow. You multitasking there?
I am.
Gonna take a delay of game penalty?
No.
Hands it off.
Oh, what was that blocking?
Loss of 2.
Well, they need to figure out some way to slow you
So
down.
it's third down and long. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make
Yeah,
a
we're going to
clutch
run the
play.
ball again.
When you convert, it gives
We're
your
not going to
defense
turn
a
it
little
over
extra
against
rest,
that defense.
And it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Hand it off to the fullback. John, they're going to keep grinding it out on the ground.
Yeah, and once you establish a lead like this, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that will open a door for the other team.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here.
That might not be too bad.
He kicks a line drive.
Yep.
Fair catch.
Bounce out of bounds. Oh.
Yeah, touchback.
I honestly don't know whether this defense is getting a good test now or if it's just because these guys are horrible.
Hand off to the tailback.
Well, it could be because they're horrible.
40.
Wow, did you see that?
Wow.
At the 46.
That's
Yikes.
a brilliant run. And one of the big reasons he was able to get it all the way into the end zone was because of this move. I mean, it looks like he's playing.
He didn't get it all the way to the end zone, John. He didn't quite make it that far.
Yeah, well, you know, they got the bong going already.
Yeah.
Wilkinson is the deep back.
I have to say, though, that was terrible defense. That was terrible pursuit.
Just made a great defensive play.
Bad tackling.
Job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Backing off. Dropping back. Pressure. Throwing.
Oh, well,
Oh
there's
my
another
God.
interception.
Ridiculous.
Everybody's getting an interception today.
Well, he's shaken up.
Oh, and he's hurt now, too.
Yeah.
Another guy's hurt.
That's funny, too, because all I was doing was playing man under 2.
First and 10. Calling an audible now.
See, I like the 3-4 to play man under 2 with because I can design a man under 2 play
There we go.
where I can get decent pressure with a 4-man rush, right?
This is a guy who can make
Because I
all
can
the
use
throws
one
out there.
outside
He shows a nice
linebacker
touch
kind
and
of as
short
a
patterns,
extra
can throw it
pass
in there
rusher.
against tight coverage, and he can put some air
And
in it when he's trying to
still
set
have
it
5
downfield.
under 2,
Looks like
right?
he's calling an audible. Closing in, looking for an option. It's the pass off. Sensi was there.
Why am I passing
That
again?
was great concentration.
I totally don't remember.
I don't know.
Melissa,
For the
what can you
practice?
tell us about his
I don't know.
injury?
Good news, Al. The trainer said he did.
You have to mix play calling up a little bit or they'll stop you, right?
Serious. His return is probable.
Thanks, Melissa.
Honestly, they probably eat up more clock time than I do at this point.
Yeah.
This one is handed off.
Oh, I couldn't get across the marker.
At the 43. They ran it there.
Yep.
Yep.
That's an important
3rd
part
and
of this team's
inches.
offense.
Number 9. Get set. Calling an audible. Handed off to the fullback. He picked up just enough. The big guy got the call.
And the thing that got him past the marker was a great blocking up front. Those guys did a heck of a job that time.
Well, at least they've got some positive yards on offense now.
Directing traffic. To the air on first down. Throws over to his right.
Well, we'll do this again.
And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are
Yeah,
getting.
well,
open
you know
and
what?
making a
We've
catch.
seen lots of
That's what
that
you have to do to
before.
get in the end zone.
Yeah, it's looking like life for season 1.
Yeah, just with different players.
So 2 minutes left before halftime. It's 1st and 10. He sees something in the defense. This one is handed off.
But then we're not going to get any blocking from our center.
Yeah, well,
Did you see that? That was terrible.
That allows them to hold up against the run.
that's what they do, though, right? They show you that big gap in the middle, and then basically your offensive line just falls down, right?
Well, that's okay. We're still going to run the ball.
Yeah, at this point, I think you've already scored enough points to win the game anyway.
I don't know. I might need to score some more. They're playing pretty competitive out there.
It's too bad they don't let you bank some for the next game, eh?
Yeah, really.
On the cue. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line, and they never...
Yeah, those guys out front, man, they just suck at football. You just got to understand that.
Nickelback in this time. Directing traffic.
Yeah, why are they football players again?
Well, they have helmets and they have pads and, you know,
Yeah.
they had the equipment and the team didn't have to pay for anything.
Pressure coming with the throw.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yep. And now we're punting.
Yep. Why are you punting?
Call a timeout.
Because
you didn't go in and see if you could change that around, did you?
No, I didn't. I really do need
They'll
to.
line up for the
Yeah.
kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt.
Although in this case, I don't think spending a timeout is a big deal, but
And it's on its way.
I don't know, man.
Good. The kickoff team lines up.
Oh god, we just kicked that out of bounds. This time it's actually going out of bounds, too.
yep, it sure did.
And there's a flag.
Maybe that will give them the spark they were looking for.
Not a good kick, and it'll cost them.
Kicking the ball out of bounds like that gives the offense instant field position. When the kicker allows that to happen, it always confuses me.
We might see a quick pass here on first down.
Gonna try for a quick pass here on first down.
Pass play here on first down with the throw. This
Oh,
pass
he
was
dropped
incomplete.
it.
The pass was right there, but he couldn't bring it in.
That's another one of those deals where he was looking to run before he had the ball. One thing you don't want to do when trying to get a late scoring drive is turn the ball over. They're already behind as it is, and they can't afford to be down anymore. So it's all about smart decisions by the offense.
Pressure. with
Wow,
the
look at
pass.
that. I just
Pass ball's
plowed
incomplete.
my way through the
Couldn't find a way to
offensive
control
line
it.
there.
That's the type of pass that you got to be able to hang on to.
And then he threw it away. Wow, he's 2 of 16. Wow, that's bad.
Drops back. Throwing.
Oh, there. He
He's
finally
3
caught
of
one.
17.
He's 3 of 17,
Great
yep.
pass with a heck of a catch. That's exactly what you're going to get. One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line. They'll go from the shotgun. Grant comes in motion. With the pass.
Oh, almost got another interception. Do you see that?
I mean, there's going to be a lot of that in this game, apparently.
Yeah. See, this is
Wow.
that 3 deep blitz, right?
I swear, he must have spent half his time in the first half here just hitting you in the hands.
Yep, see that? So basically I'm just playing a 3 deep zone with 2 hook zones short, and I'm bringing 6. And the hot potatoes to pass out there, and I figured out what kind of coverage to play with the safeties here, right?
Yep.
In order to, because it seems like when they do throw the ball away real fast, quite often they throw it into that area, right?
From the gun. The corners playing off a bit. Throwing.
Oh,
juggling it out there.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down conversions.
almost everything could easily be an interception here.
It means that your offense is making big plays.
Yo, this guy sprayed the ball all over the place.
Yep.
With the pass.
He's literally throwing it at everybody that wears green and red. He hasn't thrown it to an orange jersey very many times in this game.
Gamble will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt.
Well, I guess that's an inside the 20 punt anyway.
The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. Inside their own 20.
Oh, you're not just going to take a knee and run the half out?
He'll sneak it.
Well, I was hoping we might get some cheesy tackle breaks.
Oh,
with Santa Claus.
You were trying to get a long run for a touchdown. Were you?
Yep. But we didn't get one.
Oh well.
Well.
Wow. Has this been a lopsided game so far?
I think it's time for that halftime stretch.
All right, we will stretch.
And we're back.
Yes, and you were just telling me that you actually have adjusted the sliders since the last game.
Yeah, well, I made the AI better.
Or you tried.
Or I tried.
Let's get back to the
But,
it doesn't seem to be helping in this game.
Well, I went and I took the slider bar again at halftime and made the AI better again.
Yeah,
I'm not happy with the performance of the AI quarterbacks.
Yeah, their quarterback actually had a quarterback rating of 0 in the first half.
I'm trying to buff their quarterback now, and we'll see how they do this in the second half here.
Yeah, what I can't figure out though is how badly these guys are doing compared to.
Well, they're a strong D team too, and like we have the defensive sliders for the AI almost maxed out entirely. So I don't understand why their defense is playing so poorly.
Yeah, and I was going to say, especially considering that the previous two teams that we played actually played pretty competitively.
Yeah, I don't know.
With weaker sliders, right?
I'm just trying to make sure that these lesser echelon teams, as these guys apparently appear to be, can be somewhat competitive. So that's what I want to adjust the sliders to.
Under pressure with the pass.
Because a blowout like this, really, as far as I'm concerned, shouldn't happen.
No, not at halftime anyway.
That's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is.
I mean, I've seen you score 40-plus points before in a game, but it usually
never this quickly.
It usually takes you the entire game to score that much, right?
That's right. So that's why I buffed the AI, and that's why I buffed the AI again.
Closing in, throws it. A lot of space in front of him.
Oh, that's a face mask penalty. Of course, if we get a bit of good luck here, it'll be a lot easier to score as well.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
Looks like he's calling an audible. He hands it off.
Although then again, too, like how much of this is going to be the preseason thing, too, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe this is just one of those random things where every now and then you get a team that plays very poorly, right?
Number 37 goes in motion.
I guess we'll find out the next time we have a tough team play.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they should be extra tough then.
Pressure coming, looking downfield, throwing. He's on the run. The 30. And he's
Oh, don't push me out of bounds. You're going to make the game take longer.
Has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens?
Aren't you losing bad enough already?
He's going to stay in that rhythm till the defense knocks him out of it. This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
He hands it off. He's taken down.
But we couldn't sneak through the little gap that time.
Yeah, they seem to have tightened things up in the middle there a little bit.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Yeah, well, you know, I might have scored 45 points on them through the air in the first half, but that run game, right? Can't have any of that.
Well, you still had over 100 yards in the first half as a team.
Fullback handoff.
He keeps pounding away in the ground, and he closes in on 100 yards.
They come out of the nickel.
They're playing the nickel defense.
Yep, they are.
Well, we're going to hand it to Heward there.
See if he can run around everybody there.
Yep.
Ewart.
Nope.
Hell no.
You had an unblocked defender come in there and cut him off.
Conservative here.
But maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
That's right, John. We're going to kick this straight up so that we can eat up as much clock time as possible.
Kicks it straight up. Have it come down just in front of the goalposts.
By the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's second successful attempt.
Well, it'll eat up more clock the longer it's in the air.
Yeah. A couple of seconds anyways.
On kickoffs here, the clock only starts ticking once they receive it.
Yeah.
He got all of that one.
So what's this? You start off aiming to the left so you can kick it down the middle?
God, no. No, I'm just bad at kicking.
They still have enough time to turn it around.
Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't kick more out of bounds in that first game. That was so stupidly lucky.
The corners
Yeah.
playing back.
It seemed like whenever you got a zero accuracy kick, it just went right down the middle.
Handed it off to the back. Number 40. Couldn't find an opening. Was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
It's the pass.
Wow. I shot that linebacker through there that time.
And he's lucky
Yep.
he was able to get rid of it. But he has to be careful. Passes like that can make for some
See,
easy interceptions.
that's the thing, though. I don't think that they should be able to hot potato the ball out like that quickly. Because, you know, a lot of times you see penetration like that quickly in an actual game. And
Dropping back.
the quarterback doesn't get time to throw the ball, right?
He's short of the first with that pass.
Well, at least there wasn't anybody within 5 yards of that guy, and that pass wasn't backwards.
Yeah.
Will never get you the yardage you need to move past the first down marker.
Well, I mean, I was only playing 4-man coverage there, so that's why he was so open there. But I've learned in this game, though, quite often if you have a corner and the safety out on that side of the field, that they can actually move up and stop him out before he gets too many yards anyway.
You're going to get in trouble in Madden 05 if you keep trying to return punts like that.
Yeah, I know it's a bad habit to form, right?
Number 1 sets up.
First time I go to return a punt or in Madden 05, I'll forget to call a fair catch, and then the next thing you know, I'll put it on the ground.
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that one.
I mean, I got 4 yards, Al. At least give me my yards.
Directing traffic.
Oh, you're gonna go there again, are you?
Well, they keep spreading the line like every play. Although that time the guard totally collapsed.
He's got to look to make his move earlier. If he sees guys waiting there
Yeah, it
in
was
the middle,
totally, you know, he didn't make his, he hesitated right at the line there, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was more like he ran into a 300-pound wall there right at the line.
Pressure with the pass, and it's caught.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here.
Stewart at tight end. Is that the guy we drafted?
That's the guy you hired out of free agency.
Yeah. The guy, because we didn't have enough tight ends.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't let us put a fullback at tight end. Well, thanks, Stewart. You're doing a good job out there.
Yeah.
And we go back to the game.
I guess he's not as highly rated as Jones, but yeah, he's caught just about everything you've thrown at him.
I wonder what his catching rating is now that you mention it. He's a reasonably good catcher. I think he's better than any of our wide receivers.
Yeah.
And
Well,
as good as our halfbacks.
Yeah.
So, you know what?
Yeah, I think Jones has got the best hands on the team, actually.
That's why we throw it to him a lot. That's why I come out in this formation over and over and over again.
Number 37 goes in motion. Looks like he's changing the play.
Well, you're not going to him this time. Oh.
No, instead we'll hit Hayanakone in the hands.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, you know, like I noticed in this game too, you can also develop a larger variety of attributes in a player than you can in Madden 05, but the attributes that you can develop in Madden 05 advance much more quickly.
That's right, whereas the attributes in this one develop extremely slowly.
Man in motion. Calling an audible now.
Holy, did the wrong thing there.
You moved the wrong guy?
I did, but that's
Yeah.
okay, because we need to audible to this play.
Ah.
Closing in, looking downfield.
We're not going to get that one off.
Nope, got batted down.
Number 19 is looking for a good punt here. Grant will go back to accept this punt.
We are not looking for a good punt.
Not looking for a good punt?
Nope.
No?
Here's the punt.
That's a good punt.
I was trying to put it through the uprights. Is what I was trying to do.
Why were you trying to put your punt through the uprights?
Because I had this idea that I was probably going to shank this punt really badly with that tiny little impact zone.
Loosening
And
up
so
the
I'm like,
coverage on the
you know what?
outside.
I'm just going to aim at the uprights and try to put the punt through the uprights. Because a touchback is better than a punt out of bounds for 5 yards.
Straight ahead for a gain of a couple.
Well, we weren't giving anything away there.
The home team line up in the shotgun. The corners playing back.
These guys in the shotgun, wow.
Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off.
That's out of bounds, even if he did catch it.
Yeah, he had both feet out of bounds there.
Looked
Yeah.
like he had it, but the thing just popped right
Mr.
out of there.
Rojas.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Rojas sets up, drops back, flings it to the outside.
Throwing the sideways pass again.
So it's 4th down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the mark.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You planned the play. The
He was
quarterback
running a
makes
swing
good
pass to the flat.
Poor execution by the receiver.
How's he
means that
supposed to
your
take
offense
that to the
gets
first
back to
down
the
marker?
sideline.
It's just poor execution by the receiver. You gotta
Yeah,
understand.
it's all his fault, yeah.
Right? According to John, if a play doesn't make at least 15 yards, it's a failure.
I don't know about you, but I saw him actually having to chase that ball the way it was thrown.
Nope,
Like
it was perfectly thrown ball.
he literally had to run under it in order to even have a chance to catch it.
Pressure coming.
Perfectly thrown ball.
And
Yeah.
the pass is completed.
Sideways.
Zip that one right in
Yep.
there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he
But
able
that's
to
why
make
you play
the
man
catch in the
coverage,
pocket,
right?
But he was able to pick up some nice yardage.
And that's why I also play a nickel pretty well all the time, because for some reason in this version of Madden, if you play man coverage, your nickel corner quite often draws the man coverage on the halfback, eh? And I don't know why that is, because it's not that way in Madden 05.
It's because they designed the formations wrong, so that they're even more screwed up in terms of player ordering, like player slot ordering, than they are in Madden 05.
Yeah.
But if you design all custom formations with out of, say, the 3-4 like I did, then you don't have that problem, because you just get the one ordering and that's it.
Yeah. Well, lots of times if you happen to notice that I man lock and you see that player moving from like way out to the outside, wow, that's a big penalty. Then that's because he has drawn coverage on the running back and is moving from like almost out at the sideline where the wide receiver is back in toward the middle of the field, right?
Yep.
Man in motion. Pressure. Looking downfield. Tosses it.
Wow, he was wide open. I can't believe how wide open he was.
And he dropped it.
And he dropped it. Wow, that's terrible.
Couldn't hang on to it.
If we weren't ahead 48-0 right now, I'd just be yelling right now.
Thankfully, we're ahead 48-0 right now.
Yeah. But still, that's disappointing when you run a play and it works that well, and then the guy just can't catch it. Wow. Did you turn the sliders down for catching on our team while you were at it?
No, I didn't touch him. We're just getting our drops now.
Get the ball to him,
Oh.
he feels that pressure coming.
Number 19 lines up in the backfield for the punt.
Yeah, don't do that. Remember I told you, don't angle your short punts?
Who said I was doing a short punt?
Oh, you're just trying to drill it out the back of the end zone, are
Yep.
you?
The fair catch.
Okay. Why?
I'm not even making an attempt at punting it legitimately.
Oh, why?
Because I'll spray it everywhere.
Oh.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
And I have this idea that a touchback is better than nothing.
Hand off to the tailback. He's taken down at the 22. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Backing off.
They have the shotgun.
Williams goes in motion. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Gain of 5 on the play.
Well, okay.
Third and 2 coming up here. Ball on their own 28.
Big eye.
Gives the ball off. He goes down at the 29.
See, I think this formation is pretty good against the run, too, eh?
Defenses really had their number today.
Because I stopped them there on 3rd down and 1.
With a pass play in that situation.
Well, at least it's good against them.
Yeah, well, I guess it's good against them, yeah.
And they'll line up to punt.
Yeah, I don't think we can really count on anything in this game against these guys.
And this punt will sail.
Well, I kind of have an idea here.
Under pressure with the throw.
Oh,
And
he
we almost
dropped it.
completed it, too.
Yep, he dropped it, though.
Yeah, he dropped it, but,
Decision in that case.
you know, you kind of get the idea of what I was trying to prove there, right?
Yeah. That's 3 drop passes in a row. Wow.
We could run just about anything we want against these guys.
Number 37. Play action. Closing in. Gets rid of it.
Oh, well, that one almost got picked off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
The home team come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Calling an audible. Gets the pass off.
Holy fuck, did we just throw it to Heward by accident?
Yeah, but he caught it, though. He's the first receiver to actually catch a pass in a while.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter.
Right? You threw it to 3 different guys earlier, and all 3 of them dropped it.
0.
And then you had that knockdown. So you had 3 drop passes in a row, and then an incomplete pass that got knocked down. And then this one.
Here's the kick. From the 23.
He spun you. But that's okay, it's coming back anyway.
Yeah, I thought they had maybe a bit many blockers there. They had like their whole team down there.
Oh, well.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 22. Giving some cushion on the outside. Eight-yard gain.
Okay.
About 2 to go. You got him. Dropping back.
Uh-oh.
Pressure coming. Throwing.
I guess I'm covering now.
You're not covering anybody.
I know, but I got caught by surprise there because the thing changed players on me.
Yep.
And I couldn't find the player I wanted to control.
You wanted to play as Styles.
Yeah.
Number 40.
And personally, I still think that they should have done something where you always control the same player.
Player lock.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, for me it would work because I would run almost exclusively 3-man line sets.
Well, it would work for me too.
Throws over to his right. He
Wow,
hits his receiver. Nice call going to the air.
That was a bit of a crowd.
That was a very odd play.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the little slider touch-ups that you did. Hey?
The corners are
Oh, I don't know about that. I guess we'll see if this guy still has a 0 rating at the end of this.
It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
The corners playing back.
Right, this is the thing about sliders, right? Is you want to adjust them so that a low echelon team can still do things, but a high echelon team can't pull off Madden cheese.
Under pressure.
Yeah.
It's such a difficult and sensitive job.
Catch on that pass play.
That's got to be a little disappointing. He's been putting in a lot of extra time at practice catching balls, but it looks like he's really having a tough time keeping his concentration out there.
See, maybe if we adjust our own catching slider all the way down to 0, Heward will never drop a pass. His catching rating will be so goddamn low, he'll never drop.
You figure it would wrap around and become negative or something?
In some video games it would. It depends on if they have range checking on that in Madden here.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
Well, he was trying to throw that into a crowd, too. There was at least 2 defenders there and only 1 receiver.
Yep.
But that's the thing, though, right? I think no matter how you adjust the sliders for this, the AI offense is still going to throw the ball into coverage, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, like they're just going to do that.
It's just what they do. Well, the way I try to rationalize it is to try to attain realistic results per play based on the number of the type of play they run, right?
Throwing on first down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. And this pass is completed.
And there's almost nobody covering Swift out there.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the
funny thing is, his name is a bit of a contradiction because he is not swift. He's actually kind of slow for a wide receiver.
Well, he beat that corner cleanly somehow, even though that corner is a strong D corner.
Hand it off to the fullback.
These things that make you go,
Yep. Well, I noticed that the rate of scoring has slowed down considerably anyway.
Well, we do have all our second stringers in now too,
Yeah,
right?
You've only managed to scrape together a field goal here in the second half. So
I'm
far.
also not trying nearly as hard to score as I was.
Yeah.
Pressure coming. Looking for an
Uh-oh.
option.
Uh-oh. Run, run, run. Oh, look at that. You got away.
Take off, and he steps out of bounds at the 48.
Boy, is he hard to control.
Yeah, wow.
I had to feather the sprint button there to make those turns.
He gets past that marker and picks up a first down.
Using motion.
Okay, I just motioned the wrong guy out because I had the wrong play called.
Whoops.
Tough shit.
Drops back. Pressure.
Oh, well, throw it to him anyway. Oh, he dropped it.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly.
What'd you do, hit him in the nuts or something?
Yeah, I hit him in the chest with it.
Oh.
That actually worked pretty well.
See if you drilled that one at him and hit him in the nuts, then I could see why he would drop it, right?
Tucks it away.
Wow, look at that. You made that something out of nothing there.
Out of bounds at the 34. A very
Yo, people just happened to get blocked at just the right times there.
Hit their blocks and the back found the right hole.
I was pretty sure that run was going to go nowhere, but somehow it went somewhere.
Changing the play now. Dropping back to pass on first down. He
Oh,
was hit just as he threw. Loose ball. The home team. Trying to do too much and ends
yeah.
up turning it over.
Oh, well.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10. The corners playing back. Give it all you got. Throwing left. Pass falls incomplete. A good pass, but no catch.
He did a nice job of getting in position.
Hey, you know what? At least it didn't fly 60 yards backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, that was quite something.
Bradley in motion.
Was that Crusaders franchise season 2 or?
I don't remember now.
Can't get it to him.
I think we were playing against we were playing against Denver. I remember that. They were your unfortunate victims in that one. And I think what happened was you hit the quarterback just as he was throwing and you spun him around.
Yep.
So he threw the ball backwards, right?
Yeah, he threw it backwards like 60 yards.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Completed a pass in front of the coverage.
And then right end Ben French ran and picked it up.
Yeah. His way again when he needs another first down.
Well, yes.
You know, I've been working as hard as I can to eat up clock here and help you shut these guys out, but it's just not working.
Yeah, well, you know what? They seem to manage a little bit of cheese every now and again, but for the most part, you know, they haven't really tested me very much.
Down and 8 to go. The quarterback is back in the shotgun. Gets the pass off. A good effort, but he was out of bounds.
Now, why the hell would he choose to throw that pass?
I really don't know.
If he has to catch the ball out of bounds, though.
Giving some cushion on the outside.
There, I got the right guy. Know what I'm doing.
Let's go, come on! Pressure coming. Goes with a short pass to the right side. Rojas had a player that was wide open in the secondary.
And he dropped the...
Yeah, he didn't have much of a chance to complete that, I don't think, because look what happened to him. He was basically just
Let's get back to the action on the field.
throwing a hot potato out there to avoid getting sacked.
Gotta love the hot potato.
Here comes the punter. We've gotten a lot of action so far. Here's the
I'm just
kick.
going to run away from that. Get away from that.
The officials
Boy,
are trying to determine
even the
where it went
blockers
out of bounds.
almost get too close to that, right?
They got nothing. Fire out. Set.
It's a sneak. That was actually designed for the quarterback to run, and that's just what he did.
Yep.
See, this is a play that I actually really have rare opportunity to call, eh?
What, quarterback sneak?
Yep. Because normally a fullback dive will suffice.
He'll sneak it.
Yeah, well, they've been pretty much shutting down the inside handoffs in this game, eh?
About 2 to go. Ball on their own 13. And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Keeps it. Well, they kept it in the quarterback's
There, that
hands.
gets us out of that
And
hole.
they picked up the first down,
Yep.
but you want to make sure you don't get them too banged up.
Now we can go back to business as usual.
Calling an audible now.
Let's go. Come on. They got nothing. Get the ball. Get the ball. Snake eye. Bulldog under. Ralph. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Pressure. Throws it. The pass falls
Oh.
incomplete. Big drop on that play, John.
It doesn't help the quarterback's confidence when he gets the ball to his receiver, but he can't hang on. He's got to know that he can count on him to make the catch.
Set.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Under pressure. Throwing. He finds
He
his
made
man.
up for it.
Number
Yep.
1. Flings that
They
pass
can't
in
even
there.
cover him
Now
when they're
that
double
is a great
covering
throw.
him.
The quarterback
That's 'cause they cover
surveyed
like
the
shit.
field,
I think
found
the
open
double
guy,
coverage
and got the
in
ball
this
to him
game
in a
and
hurry.
even in Madden 05 as well is flawed. Because I think with double coverage, the way it's intended to work is one player is supposed to kind of cheat to the outside and the other player is supposed to kind of cheat to the inside a little bit. You know?
This one is handed off.
I
Try
imagine
and-
there's a lot of different ways you
Whereas-
can play it.
Well, it just seems like they always play it
Second and 9.
so that if you're throwing a pass toward the outside, they can't cover you even when they have double coverage, right? Or if you throw, like I said, if you throw an out or an in or something like that, you can always get away from the double coverage, and you shouldn't be able to do that.
Dropping back, closing in. He's looking, throws it. He hits
Wow,
his
he
receiver.
juggled that
So
one.
they're able to
Yeah.
pick up another first
Like if you
down.
see the way
This
Stewart
offense is
was
clicking.
covered in this
They're
play,
making the right calls at the right time.
like they actually did it right this time by the looks of it. Right? You see that? How you got
Yep.
a player on each side of him so you can't throw it behind him. You know what I mean? Like you do sometimes.
Yep.
And you can't lead him either, right?
So let's
They're,
That's right.
They're basically taking the pass to him away by doing that. But they don't do that very often.
Come on, D up. Give it all you got. 90 bull.
Pressure coming with the throw. He finds his man.
That's a face mask penalty.
Yep.
They called it inadvertent.
There's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving.
Unfortunately, that
Sometimes you
stops
get a
the
handful
clock.
of mask.
Well, he's got 74 yards receiving,
He sees something in the defense.
so he's having a pretty decent game.
Sensi didn't have much to work with. On
Yeah, it's
that
like they
one.
decided at halftime that there was going to be no more running. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've been
An
watching.
aggressive defense like this.
Every time you go to hand the ball off, even when it looks like there's a big gap to start with, all of a sudden you get to the line of scrimmage and they just stand
With a
you
man
up.
in motion.
Poke out right. Hit him low.
Drops back, pressure, looking downfield with the pass. The incomplete pass brings up third
Holy
down.
shit. Okay, well, we're going to throw it to the tight end here again.
Tampa Bay looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
Yeah, that guy there, he's having a hard time catching it.
Directing traffic.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Hands it off.
Uh-oh.
That's a face mask.
Behind the line by French.
Ooh, it's also a first down.
That'll be
Now, why would
15
you do that
yards.
to somebody when you've
See
made
what
the
he did
stop?
was he grabbed
Yeah.
it and he held on to it and he tried to bring
Maybe
him
that's
down
how he
with it.
made
If
the
would've
tackle,
just grabbed
otherwise
it
you
and
were
let
going to
go,
get away.
It would have been a 5-yard penalty.
Number 1, directing traffic.
74.
But that also stops the clock again.
Fullback handoff.
Yeah, see that? You just plow right into the wall, into the pack, and you can push them ahead for a yard or two, and that's all you get. And in the first half, you were getting like 4, 5, 6 yards every time you did that, right?
Changing the play now.
Maybe they do adjust a little bit according to the way that you play too, right?
Possibly, who knows?
I know they don't really do that in Madden 05. You can keep more or less following the same strategy.
Under pressure. Great play in the backfield. by
That
Terrell.
was,
That was a all-out blitz. They were bringing like a whole bunch of extra people there.
yeah, but that's not
At
what
least-
did it there. It's, we have a friend here.
Yep. Yeah, I see that happen on the AI side quite often too.
3rd and 15.
Blocking-
Yeah, it does. It's
blocking
an
running
awareness
backs.
issue because Sensi there has probably like 40 awareness or some dumb shit like that. He's like Pete Clark levels of intelligent.
Yeah. Which is basically Durr.
Yeah.
And
You have to
we've reached the
wipe the
2-minute mark.
drool off his chin every 2 or 3 plays, and
That's right, yep.
you know, tuck his jersey back in, and
They've executed very
Yep.
well on 3rd down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Dropping back, surveying the field with the throw. The pass falls incomplete.
Why do I
No
keep
catch
throwing it
that
to him?
time. Now they'll face
because he
4th down.
usually
It'll be
catches it.
interesting
That's
to see how
why.
much confidence the
You gonna try a
quarterback
field
has
goal
in him
here or what?
The next time
Sure.
they're facing a 4th down.
So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. Number 7 leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt.
Well, if I can make it, I will have made it.
Looks like a good kick.
And it's on its way.
Oh yeah, you can kick a
The
50-yarder,
try
no
is
problem.
good. He's in a groove, his 3rd field goal of the game. And the kickoff team comes
Well,
out
yeah,
onto
well, you had the
field.
ball for 17 plays there.
I was trying to eat up as much time as I could, but you're still going to have to deal with their 2-minute offense.
Yeah. Oh well.
Booming kick downfield.
I guess they're going to start from the 20.
He
Yep.
decides not to return this one. The defense is trying to force a turnover, which would put an end to this game right now. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Well, I'm just going to start off playing man under 2, and we'll just do that.
They'll pass on 1st down. Closing in, gets the pass off.
And we'll get an interception by our rookie middle linebacker there, who I didn't really know what to do after he caught that.
That's exactly what happened.
That's
out there.
okay.
He felt the rush coming.
That's
and he was
the
coming
that's
so
that middle
fast, he threw it
linebacker
up
that
for
I
grabs,
drafted
and he
this
paid
season.
for it.
He's
Yeah.
got 2
He wished he had
interceptions
that
in this
one
game.
back as soon as he let it go.
This one is just about in the books. Ewert
But them's the hazards. Like, I don't know, if you leave a player into block
at the 16.
and they're playing man coverage, you don't want to try and throw a short pass over the middle, because the guys covering those blocking backs are going to be standing there in the middle of the
See
field,
something
right?
in the defense.
Bulldog under.
You know, if you're going to do that, you pretty much have to throw a out or a corner or something deep enough to be able to throw it over the linebackers, right?
Yep.
You know, like a deep slant or something. But you can't throw those short passes over the middle with those guys standing there, because they'll take them away. It's like they're playing a short zone.
Dropping back, pressure coming, gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. The blitz was coming, and he got rid of the ball very quickly.
That should just
You know, when it
about
comes to
give him
making the
100
right
yards
decision,
receiving
this
this
is the kind
game.
of guy you want
If he
out there
doesn't
on the
already
side.
have it.
He was getting close.
1st and goal.
See, you're only 11 of 21 here,
This
but
team has
you
been putting up
had
good
about
numbers
5
inside the
drop
20 here
passes
today.
in the second half here, eh?
Let's go. Come on. 90 bull. Take him out. Back off, DBs. You ain't got nothing.
To carry it.
Well, that was an
Touchdown,
easy
visiting
touchdown.
team. And so he takes it the
Yep.
rest of the way for the
See,
touchdown.
that's why
It sure was.
goal line
His
defense
lineman
I don't
created a little
bother
push,
with because
and the back just slammed
It's
right
too
in
close
there and
into
got
the
past
middle of the
goal line.
field.
So he
well,
crosses
yeah,
the
it doesn't
goal
have
line
a
to
wide
double his
enough
rushing touchdown total.
front
And it's up.
to stop
The extra
an
point
offense from
attempt
running
being scored.
around you, right? And that's what happens most of the
Here's
time.
the
They just
kickoff
they'll
team.
just run around you.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He'll choose to just down this
That's
one
why
and start
if I have to play goal line defense, I'd rather just do something that I devise myself that presents a wide enough front that if they want to try and run around me, they have to run a long ways, right?
Yep.
Because then I'm hoping that somebody will break through and maybe stop them in the backfield or something, right?
Steps up with the throw.
There's another one.
Oh my god.
Oh, boy.
There he goes. He's
Oh.
inside.
Ah.
He showed tremendous.
Well, I
ability.
didn't get a
Got there for
touchdown
the
out of it.
interception.
He waited, then wham.
See, all I'm
Jumped
doing is
up
playing
there to
man under
stole
2,
that pass.
right?
So following the interception, they'll set up
And playing
shop with
off.
Excellent field position.
Like I was playing a cushion, right?
Changing the play now.
Blue, 58. Blue, 74. Yellow, 58. Ain't got nothing.
Oh shit.
In motion. It's a sneak.
Well,
That was actually designed for the quarterback to run, and that's just what he did.
well, you
They've
picked up a
almost got
yard.
this thing all wrapped up. They just have to run out the rest of the clock.
And we go back to the game.
Sideline
Number 1 sets up.
You're gonna sneak it in, aren't you? Yeah.
Touchdown. Visiting
You bet.
team.
You gonna plant a flag at center
Line up
field
for the
too?
extra point.
Ah.
Midfield? Like what happened in the college games this weekend? There was like a brawl on the field because the one team beat the other team in their own stadium, I guess, and then they wanted to plant their flag at center field or
Ridiculous.
midfield.
Ridiculous.
And then before you know it, there was like a team member out there trying to yank the flag away from the guy who was trying to plant it, and then the next thing you know, everybody's on the field, right?
Choose to just
Yep.
down this one and start at the 20. They'll probably try one long throw downfield.
Well, they're going to try one long throw downfield, and I'm just going to play man under
Ball on their own 20.
2
The corners playing off a bit.
and back everybody up.
They'll pass on first down. With the throw, he
Well, I
hits
didn't
his
get an
receiver.
interception,
And
but
he's tackled at the
I guess that's it.
37.
These guys won 2 games.
These guys are terrible.
Yeah, who were they
This game is
playing?
presented by the
Wow.
authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast,
Wow.
or other use.
They must have had like
Descriptions and
back-to-back
accounts of this
games
game
against
without the
cupcake
express written
teams or
permission of
something.
EA Sports is prohibited.
Yeah, something.
This is Al Michaels. Good night.
Well, that was an extremely lopsided game.
Well, at least Santa Claus got a touchdown.
Yep. Well, yeah, we got a shutout. We held them to less than 150 yards. We got 5 interceptions. Look at that. You completed a pass to 7 different receivers. Wow.
Look at me go.
Yeah, look at you go. 171 yards on the ground and 310 yards passing. And they got 43 rushing yards and 91 passing yards.
Oh, they did terrible.
Yeah. Especially because, like, the first 2 games, those guys, like, through the air, they just lit me up. Coming into this game, we were dead last against the pass, right? Like, we were ranked 32 against, like, for passing yardage allowed. I guess we'll be a little better than that after this game. Yeah, I didn't even allow them into the red zone. See that? They had no red zone attempts. and you had the ball for 43.5 minutes. So there you go. Santa Claus in the first half had a pretty good quarterback rating. Oh, that long touchdown pass right at the beginning of the game probably really helped. And Santa Claus in the second half had a pretty mediocre passer rating. Only completed 52% of his passes.
It's because Jones wasn't out there.
Yeah. Yeah, actually,
It's
you know
basically
what?
because Jones wasn't out there.
Yeah, it probably makes quite a bit of difference, eh?
Yeah, to throw to a guy who can catch.
So rushing, well, Dwayne Heward got the ball 25 times for 86 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then Ian Coney got the little bit of it. And then Santa Claus. And then there's our rookie halfback that gave the ball to a few times. He had 5 rushing touchdowns in this game. However, Tony Stewart caught 7 passes for 87 yards, and Oliver Jones caught 6 for 92. Thing is, though, Jones was also like literally running over everybody after he caught the ball. Like that one play where you broke like 4 tackles after catching it. Like,
yeah, he might be a little slower than Stewart, but he's a little bigger too.
Yeah, well,
Although not in terms of weight.
not in terms of weight. He's a little taller. Maybe he's got a higher strength rating or something.
Or he's a little more determined.
Yeah, or he's a little more determined or something, yeah.
How many drops did we get?
Well, let's see here. You got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops. Which isn't too bad, I guess. Although they all more or less happened in the second half, right? Just about. I think Jones had 1 drop in the first half. So.
And look at that. It's a stat that never shows up in Madden 12.
That's right. Madden 12, nobody gets a pancake block.
Well, we got one last game.
We got 1. As a team, we got. But then again, though, that game is screwed up anyways. I mean, after 3 games, we're 3-0, and we've been romping over everybody we play.
Mm-hmm.
And you have passed for a total of -9 yards. minus 9. Okay, and your 3-game passing total is -9 yards.
Yeah, but I also set a single game rushing record 3 games in a row.
Yeah, I know, but that's something, right? Like
we're gonna have a halfback who runs the ball for 400 yards in a single game.
You have yet to complete a pass this season, and you got sacked once for a loss of 9. Oh my!
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger's on a cold streak, by the way.
yeah. I wonder why. Oh man.
Oh man.
So Santa Claus got 2 sacks today, and our rookie middle linebacker there, Nickerson, got 2 interceptions, and our rookie corner got 1, our rookie strong safety got 1, and I'm not sure, how is that pronounced? Marquis Hales?
Marquis Hales, yeah.
Marquis Hales? Yeah, the grumpiest elf. He got a interception return for a touchdown today, as well as knocking down 2 passes. But I don't know whether that's because of a good game plan or whether it was because of the really, really bad opponent that we were facing today. Today, it's kind of hard for me to evaluate anything just because of how poorly the team we played, right?
Yep.
But anyway, thankfully, this one's over. So we got 1 more exhibition game, and then we have to go out and do it for real.
I can't believe they got 0 points after all the hardship you got in the first 2 games.
I can't believe that I got a shutout in Madden 04, actually. I don't know if I've ever done that before.
Not only that, but I boosted their sliders even more, like at halftime, and it still didn't help.
Yeah. Oh, well. I think probably because they're a crap team. The next time we play the Stingers, they're probably going to, like, test us.
Run us over?
Well, they'll test us for everything we're worth, just like they did the first time we played them, right? But anyway, I guess we'll worry about that next time.
All right.
Until then.
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.